Northstone will be one of the largest manufacturers of quarry products, concrete, sand, building blocks in Northern Ireland. It was first identified at a driver engagement meeting. One of the drivers raised the issue that normal circumstances, closing the tail door, they do it with the body raised, gives the pendulum effect on the tail door and allows them to clean behind it. The door has to be cleaned in order to get it completely closed, so that the mechanical devices can close the bottom of the door and we can get the pins into the side of the door to give it that extra support when it's tipped. On occasion, the drivers have to tip some material into the spreader and then pull forward and lower the body to begin handwork. This presented the problem because they then had to clean round the door with that down. Well, the issue with that was two things really: the weight of the door and the hotness of the material that was inside the body. A driver couldn't hold it out and clean it at the same time, so he was jamming someone into a piece of wood, brick, spade, something to hold that door out. This wasn't attached to the body, so you ran the risk of it moving, a heavy door coming down and trapping your fingers because you were putting your hands into the nip point to clean it out. We discussed it at that meeting, and then we moved that theme across other meetings to see if other drivers were coming up with similar issues, which they were. But in the meantime, one of the drivers at Coleraine, Chrissy Lighton, came to me with an idea that he had. It was a piece of bar about 6 inches long. He had a hook on either end of it, and he'd actually created them in his own workshop at home. He could latch it in over the pivot that opened the door and into the lip on the top of the door to keep the door open while they tipped the body. And then we got a local engineering works to manufacture them for us. They're a fairly cheap device, they're only about £10 each to manufacture. So the key to Chris's idea was that we could actually discharge material into the spreader without opening the main door. So therefore we had done away with the issue of getting the door cleaned and closed again. So therefore, when they're finished discharging material into the spreader, they can pull the lorry forward, and it's a simple process of cleaning around the hatches and lowering them down. There's no nip points, there's no weight, and you're not coming in contact with hot material. I would say there's maybe 50% of the blacktop trucks that are on the road have a similar tail door. There's definitely merit there for other companies in the industry to use it. It's good to see that our old people are bringing forward ideas, because nobody knows better how to do the job than the guys that are on the ground doing it. You know, so we always try to take those ideas on board and where possible run with them. And it's good to know that something that simple made such a difference, and fair play to the young fellow that thought of it.